everybody, how are you doing, and welcome to a new video. So on my Instagram I recently let you guys know that I am moving house. So most of you probably know that already. If not, if you don't follow my Instagram, have a look over there. There's a little bit more information. But basically I let you know that I'm moving away from Camden to a new area here in London. My housemate and I, we do want a slightly bigger flat. Our flat right now is very, very tiny. So we decided to make the move, and I shared a little bit of my story so far about finding a flat on Instagram, and you guys found that really interesting. So I thought, why not share the whole story in a video? If you want to find out how to move flats in London, I have made a video about that. You can have a look here. Today I'm just sharing my experiences so far. So when we started out looking at flats, we had a very particular area in mind because it has very good connections in London, and that is Highbury and Islington. It's connected to the Overground and the Victoria line. It gets you into Central really quickly. It's beautiful. It has trees, which we don't really have in Camden, and it has a little bit more of a neighborhood feeling. It has local coffee shops, which is also a little bit difficult in Camden. So we thought, that's it, let's move there. And we started looking for flats within our price range, and within about 5 minutes we both got really depressed and decided no can do, cannot afford. People who earn more money than us live in Highbury, so we cancelled that straight away. Then obviously we had to decide where else we were going to move. So we had a look at areas, we asked a few of our friends, and now we've decided to move east, southeast, probably I would call it. So anywhere within the areas of Bow, Mile End, Shoreditch, Dalston, Hoxton, Bethnal Green, Whitechapel, Aldgate, Shadwell, Wapping or Limehouse. So I know that's a lot, and if you don't live in London you don't know what that means. If you do live in London you do know. It's basically the area of the borough of Hackney and Tower Hamlets, I think. So southeast, but still north of the river. Very important for us. And so we ventured out and we had a look online, and the first thing we remembered and was very important is if a flat was uploaded longer than 24 hours ago, it's already gone. So we had to be quite quickly, and we had to set up some viewings, and we tried to do that. And our first viewing in Bethnal Green was about to come up Thursday morning, and we were very, very excited. So we ventured out Thursday morning at 10 to Bethnal Green, a completely new area, and we thought, wow, that's nice. This flat is very close to the tracks. And we met the estate agent, and he walks us directly to a flat next to the tracks with an entrance kind of through the area where you leave your bins. And we arrive at the front door, and the glass of the front door is broken. And I think, okay, so whoa, hi, that must be a mistake. So I asked the owner who lives in that flat what happened here, and he basically, well, he literally said, oh, so every night we have teenagers smoking outside my flat, and at first I just got angry, but then one day we had a real fight and I got so angry, so then that's how the door smashed and I had to call the police. So I don't really know if they smashed the door or he smashed the door, but everything about that story, as a first story when you arrive at a flat, was just not great. So probably in that moment, both my housemate and I decided not really for us. He then also told us that there was a garden, but it was shared, and it's shared with everyone in that area, and the kids constantly play outside in the garden ball, and sometimes the ball, falls against the window, and it's sometimes very loud, but it's fine, you can just sleep with earplugs. Plus the tracks of the Overground were so loud that every time it comes past you couldn't really talk. So within 10 minutes we decided probably not gonna be our flat. Then on the same day we had an appointment with a lovely estate agent from a very well-known agency that that shall not be named here, but people have told me to be careful with those guys. But we saw a nice flat online and we trusted them, so we thought, okay, well, let's see, let's be careful, it's the worst that can happen. So we show up in his office and he says, oh, so I've got good and bad news, what do you want to hear? And we say, bad news. And he says, so the flat that you're here to view is gone off the market. And we're great, we made it here just to view that one, but it's fine. What's the good news? And he says, the good news is I've got 3 other flats that you can view. Are you excited? They're both in your areas, and let's go in the car, I'll drive you around, we'll look at them. And we said, okay, well, yeah, that sounds good, let's go and have a look. So we go in his car and we drive to the first one in Hackney. Beautiful area, close enough to all the tube stations. We walk inside and it's absolutely huge. huge living room, huge 2 bedrooms, huge kitchen and bedroom and everything, and we think it's almost too good to be true. It has a garden. We don't have a garden right now. You never really have a garden in London. And we kind of fall in love with it a little bit, and we say, so how much is it? And he literally mentions a price, £250 above our budget. So our little hearts were broken and we were a little bit sad, but hey, you know, it's fine. We said, oh, that's a bit above our budget, but you knew that, but thanks for showing us anyway. Let's have a look at the next one. So we drive to the next one. Similar beautiful area, beautiful entrance. We enter the flat, old school wooden floors, high ceilings, Parisian feeling, big rooms, fireplace, new kitchen, new bathroom, both rooms with windows, which almost never happens, in the most closest connection to Whitechapel station. Beautiful. Literally my heart was in love, and I was seeing my new vlogging area, I was seeing my new Instagram picture taking area. We were already putting down the Christmas tree mentally in that corner of the beautiful living room, and we say, how much is it? And it's another one that is £200 above our budget. So you guys must know how it feels when you fall in love with a place this much, and it was the most beautiful flat we've seen until now, and then you find that out. It's just so annoying and so really not fun. So we said, oh, okay, well, we'll think about it, just for him then to show us the last flat on his list where one of us would have not had a room. So basically it was 1 bedroom and then kitchen and living room together. So whoever would have slept in the living room would have like basically slept in the kitchen as well. There was no wall. It was an open plan kitchen with a bed, with a sofa that he thought we could use as a bedroom. So I don't know, he might have thought we were a couple, so if you're a couple that's fine, but we already kind of clearly told him that we're not and that we need separate bedrooms. That was just to finish it, really. So it was a really sad day, and we came home and we really didn't know what to do, because we thought if that's the kind of flats we can afford, then why the hell have we ever decided to move out of our beautiful little flat that we have now? So there's a little bit of a flat hunt depression going on. And then the next day we viewed another 3 flats in a row. One of them was okay in size, but it was horribly run down with squatters living in there at the moment. The other 2 were layout wise just not happening. One of them was such a tiny bedroom, you could fit a bed but no wardrobe, not at all, none of that. And then the kitchen and the bathroom didn't have windows, so it was all not really happening. And that's where we are at the moment. I haven't seen another one since then. I'm still positive. I've asked a few of my friends and they've told me you have to see at least 30 flats before you make a decision. It's difficult because when we saw this one we definitely decided immediately, and this was the second one we saw. But I will keep you updated. I will let you know what's happening. So I'm uploading this on Monday, so this week right now as you're viewing this I'll probably be viewing new flats already, so wish me luck. I think I'm gonna make this a little series, so this is part 1. Maybe I'll do this every week, maybe every other week, but I'm hoping, so we have to be out of this flat here by the end of February, so I've still got some time. I'm hoping that by the end I can do a room tour or a flat tour, or you know, and I'll be happy in our new little flat. So fingers crossed. I hope this was somewhat helpful and interesting for you. Like I said, if you want to find out how to do it properly, view my old video, which is in the cards, and let me know if you've ever had similar stories, if you're going through flat hunting at the moment as well, if you maybe enjoy it, if you don't enjoy it. What I actually do enjoy about it a lot is the fact that I do get to see new areas in London, which is always beautiful. So wish me luck. Part 2 coming soon, and I will see you on Thursday.